Good morning. This is Damian J. This is the Morning Drive. Today I will be reviewing the Hylete Flexion Pullover Half Zip Coat. I know that's a lot to say. I would rather just call it the Flexion Pullover, right? So to start it off, I'd like to tell you guys that I am 5'10", 185 pounds, and I wear a large in most jackets. That being said, I looked at the online reviews of this coat and I bought a medium because I felt like that would fit me a little bit better. So as far as the measurements go, the measurements indicate on their webpage that a medium will fit well for a body length of 27 7/8 inches, chest width of 21 inches, and a sleeve length of 32 3/8 inches. So does it fit like that? It fits really well. This is actually a perfect sized jacket for me. And full disclosure, out of all the jackets that Hylete sells that I own, this is by far the best one. I love this jacket a lot. It fits well on my arms. I like the pockets. I like the setup, the orientation of everything. If you watched my video on the Apex 2 jacket, the Apex 2 jacket does what they call pilling. That's where the fabric kind of balls up and makes these little dots all over the fabric that kind of stick out. This jacket does not do that. I have washed it just as many times as I've washed the Apex 2. They usually get washed together because I like to wash things all together at once if I can. It's just a perfect fit. I absolutely love it. So just to give you an idea, the sleeves do have the built-in holes inside of them so that if you go out running and you just forget a pair of gloves or whatever and you want to keep your hands a little bit warmer, those are there. It also has the side pocket, which, as you can see, really makes my phone stick out. My phone is a Razr 2. It is 6.24 inches by 3.1 inches by 0.33 inches. That's the size of it. It fits well in here. I will say that it's kind of a pain to unzip this and get it out. Like just sitting here trying to pull it right now, it doesn't come down, so you have to kind of bite your sleeve and then pull it out. Pull it down to actually get it out. But there's plenty of room for your phone in here. If you're using this for running, it's great. I've taken all of these jackets out on a run with a phone inside of here so that I could listen to my music through my headphones, and I haven't had a problem with the placement here. That being said, at the bottom, there are more pockets, and they do have zippers, which I find is very important if you want to carry extra stuff. So if you're running and you have your keys and you want to have them safe on the run, this is definitely something that the Flexion has to offer that the Apex doesn't. The only zip up pocket on the Apex is that side one. So you do have a couple more options. Your cell phone will fit fine in all of these pockets. I do say the dimensions of my phone, but I also have a case on it, which actually makes it a little bit bigger. So for a bigger phone to fit in here, it's just absolutely perfect. The retail price of this jacket is $125, and the online price is $92. That being said, if you were just walking into this looking for a coat for $92, is it a deal? I think so. I have other jackets that are, $92, $100 range, a lot of starter jackets just because, I'm a sports guy, and they do not feel as nice as this. Like that Hylete quality really shows. They tend to double stitch all of their items. Everything is really well constructed. Like I said, this particular jacket, the Flexion series, it does not pill at all. It's really, really great. It is 94% polyester and 6% spandex. So it has a nice stretch to it. If you like things a little bit tighter, like I said, I normally wear a large, but I weigh 185 pounds. I tend to be a little bit top heavy. I have skinny legs because, leg day's dumb. And it fits really, really well. So I really enjoy the fit. I enjoy it for, it's a little bit heavier than the Apex. Like I feel like the Apex is good at certain temperatures, and then there's like this extreme cutoff. I would say the same thing with this jacket. It can get really warm if you're using it for running and it's anything over 60 degrees out. I would say the perfect range to wear this would be about that 50 degree, 60 degree range. Is this perfect for like extremely cold temperatures? No, not at all. Like the whole point of a fitness coat, in my opinion, is to be able to wear it on those brisk, kind of summer and spring mornings where it's maybe down to 40 if there's no wind. I've found that all of these jackets, when it's really windy, it's cold no matter what. Coming from New Mexico, where it's just windy all the time, if you step out in 50-degree temperature and the wind is blowing, you're basically sitting in 30-degree temperature, and this jacket is just not worth it. But if you're out for a morning, if you're out for a morning run and it's 40 degrees and there's no wind and the sun is out and the sun is coming up, this is going to be fine. Anything over 70 though, this jacket gets really warm really fast when the sun is out. Partially due to the color, obviously. I'm partial to black, but it's overall just great. I have a friend who actually owns this exact same jacket in the green color, and it looks so sharp. I wish I would have gotten it in more colors. Maybe I'll do that in the future. At that price point, however, at $92, it's a little expensive. Now, luckily for me, I do get the team pricing. I can get it for the $75, which makes it to me an absolute steal at 75 bucks. Just probably the best coat you can buy from Hylete. You can also use my one-time discount for $20. Sometimes it's $30. It just depends on what kind of what kind of deal they're running. Their marketing is really strange, so proceed with caution with that. But you'll get at least $20 off if you use the discount code. Once again, I can't reiterate this more. With that code, I don't care if you use my discount code or not. It's cool because I get, to spend more money at Hylete, which isn't necessarily a good thing because I'm sure my girlfriend's kind of sick of seeing a Hylete box on the porch every 30 days just because I enjoy their stuff so much and I love trying out their stuff. I will say that I love their brand. I don't love everything they make. Obviously, I told you I didn't like the Apex 2 coat. If you don't want to use the thing, it's fine. I would suggest signing up for either that's military team price or that trainer team price. So if you're a veteran or you're military, they have a verification process for that. You can get 40% off. If you are a trainer, NASM certified, you have your CrossFit level 1 and above, by all means, sign up for it, get that 40% discount. It is well worth it. $75, I feel like that's a really great price point. Would I like it to be cheaper? Of course, I would buy so many more of them. At $75, I feel like it's a good coat and you'll enjoy it quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up. I will try to talk a little bit louder into the microphone so that you can hear me and just kind of go over some of the finer points and let you see how far down it hangs. With the Apex 2, it's kind of strange. Like when you first throw it on and it's not broken in, it's like to the waist, which isn't a good thing. And then you wear it for a while and then it hangs down about 2 inches. This one doesn't have that. It's just what you see is what you get. So I'll go ahead and stand up. I actually tucked in my shirt so you can see how far down it goes. So about right there, I would say roughly about 4 inches. So a nice little drop on it. If you can see that, just to give you an idea where the sleeves fall, ex-military, so they used to always tell us, hold your hands out in front of you. If the sleeve pulls back, it's too small, size up. But medium, at my build, 5'10", 185 pounds, perfect fit. So that's all I got for you guys. As always, if you have comments or if you have any specific questions about this jacket, the Flexion Pullover, please drop it in the comments below. I know that I don't always hit everything, but I'm more than willing to go ahead and answer your questions. Also, if you'd like a written review of this, you can go to my webpage. That's themorningdrive.co. You'll find a little area there under the review for this jacket where you can ask me questions there also. And that's all I really got for you. So as always, you can follow me on the snaps, the tweets, and the grams. That's at DamianJ, DamianJay, because I love you guys. And hey, what drives you?